Ahdani. My ID number is A12122184. In this video, I want to making summarize about the material that we have discussed in Mem Hasdini. And the subject is English phonology. So, the first material we discuss about sound producing system. Sebelum itu, uh, kita harus mengetahui what is the difference between phonology and phonetics. Phonology is a branch of linguistics that deals with the sound system and the sound patterns. Sedangkan phonetics is a study of how sounds are produced. And and then the verse that we have discussed is about speech mechanisms. Speech mechanism involve movement of the air stream. There are basically two different types of the air stream movements. Ingressive movement, where the body of the air in the lungs is pushed out through the oral cavity, and ingressive movement is a process where the body of the air in the mouth is sucked in. Sound produced by manipulating the air of the mouth are of three kinds: adjunctive, implosive, and clicks. A sound is called adjunctive if the air in the mouth is pushed out through glottic airstream mechanisms. And then a sound is called implosive if the air in the mouth is sucked in through glottic airstream mechanism. And then a sound is called clicks if the air in the mouth is sucked in through the velaric airstream mechanisms. Then the process of making speech sounds through pulmonic aggressive mechanisms. The air in the lungs is pushed out through the trachea, or we say the windpipe, and then develops a box in structure called larynx, or popularly called voice box or Adam's apples. Articulators consist of two main parts, the active articulations and the passive articulations. They call active because they make some movements in order to produce uh, the intent sound, and they call passive because they are static, making no movement. And the most active articulation is the tongue. In consonant, speech sounds are basically classified into two groups: consonant and vowels. If the air flow is abstract or implied somewhere in the vocal tract by using one or more articulation, the resulting sounds are consonant. Three parameters of consonant: voice, place of articulation, and then manner of articulations. In voice, there are voiceless sound and voice. And the place of articulation, there is bilabial, labiodental, dental, alveolar, alveolar palatal, palatal, um, velar, and glottal. And then the manner of articulations, like stop, nasal, fricative, applicative, and then liquids and glides. And we discuss about natural classes. Natural classes refers to the groupings of sounds which can be characterized by using a minimal number of features. Example, the sound P, B, T, D, K, G can be characterized by using one features, like that is stops. Another example of natural classes in the nasal sounds, when we mention M and G, we can characterize on M and G as natural class nasal sound. And in vowels, vowels are produced without any audible abstractions in the oral cavity. And there are two types of vowels, monophthong and diphthong. Monophthong produced without any qualities changed from the original vowels, and then diphthong produced with qualities changed from original vowels to the glides. And three parameter of describes English vowel, like the tongue high, like high, mild, and low, and the net intensive of vocal tract constructions, like tan and lax. And the third one is areas of tongue involved, like front and back. And the last one is about lip shape, like rounded and unrounded. And the third one, we talk about transcription. Transcription is the way word is pronounced. Why is transcription needed? Where the relation between spelling and pronunciation is inconsistent. Transcription needed to show the pronunciations of the word. So the two types of transcriptions, uh, phonemic transcription and phonetic transcription. Phonemic transcriptions is especially is enclosed with the slanted lines, and phonetic transcription is enclosed with the square brackets. Phonemes and allophones. What is the difference between phonemes, and allophones? Phone is what we actually enter through our speech organs, sedangkan phonemes is what we store in our mind, and then allophones is variations of sound produced from one phonemes. And in phonemes, or we say the underlying representation or speech sounds of a language. And ada istilah yang disebut sebagai minimal pairs. Minimal pairs is pairs of a word which differ in only one segment. Jadi segmen di sini bukan huruf tetapi bunyi. For example like pan and band. Dan ada istilah lain yang disebut sebagai species pair. Species pair is a pair of a segment which are almost the same phonetical. Like dia memiliki kesamaan secara fonetik. And the third one we discuss about brief variation. Brief variations where the phonemes in changeable in particular word without changing the meaning of a word. For example, like in word economic, say economic with I, and we can say economic with A. And then the homophones. Word sounds that exactly same but have the spelling and meaning is different. Like we can say this is the similar sounds. For example, like add for iklan and add untuk menambahkan. Thank you. That's all from me.